Yap, lebih 200 atlet daripada 34 negara berentap untuk memenangi International Bowling Federation World Championships 2026. Secara langsungnya kami bawakan terus dari Megalanes Bowling Center, Kuching, Sarawak. Bersama dengan saya, Ghazali Zawawi.
Dan saya Musayyar Khalid. Jadi ini adalah kali pertama kita Megalanes EMart Batu Kawah menghostkan satu event yang sangat besar, iaitu IBF World Youth Championship, guys. So daripada ini kita tahu level kita Sarawak di mana, dan sebanyak 34 negara yang akan berentap, iaitu antaranya Australia, Kanada, China, Czech Republic, Finland, Germany, Guam, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Korea, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Lithuania, Macau dan juga Mexico, guys.
New Zealand, Peru, Filipina, Qatar, Romania, Rusia, Scotland, Singapura, Switzerland, Sweden, Thailand, Chinese Taipei, Turki, United Arab Emirates, United States, Vietnam dan semestinya Malaysia. Dan difahamkan untuk bercakap mengenai pasukan tuan rumah, salah seorang daripada atlet mudanya mewakili Sarawak Bumi Kinalang, betul?
Betul. Nama dia Ethan Damian. Dia adalah salah seorang atlet Malaysia dan juga atlet Sukma Sarawak. Dia pernah bermain pada tahun 2024 di Megalanes EMart Batu Kawah juga, guys.
Dan Mus pun tidak kurang hebatnya juga. Merupakan pemenang pingat emas untuk Sukma pada tahun 2016
dan 2022.
Betul. Ini adalah kejohanan dunia, Mus, yang kita nak bawakan kepada penonton kita bersiaran langsung dari hari ini sehingga lebih kurang 6 hingga 7 Julai 2026. Lebih 200 atlet, 34 negara, satu pentas, satu impian untuk bergelar juara dunia. Jadi sebagai seorang yang aktif dalam sukan bowling, pastinya mungkin bagaimana perasaan Mus untuk Mus gambarkan mengenai kejohanan seperti ini?
Saya sebagai anak jati Sarawak sendiri, guys, saya sangat rasa bangga dengan negeri saya iaitu Sarawak dapat membuat satu tournament yang besar, iaitu IBF World Youth Championship. Untuk tournament IBF World Youth Championship ni, dia adalah salah satu yang temasya yang sangat besar kerana bowling ni dia tak macam sports lain. Macam ada Olimpik dan sebagainya. So kira World Youth Championship ini adalah satu gelanggang, satu pentas yang sangat besar bagi youth under 21 di seluruh dunia, guys.
Wow, maksudnya ini yang kita tunggu-tunggu. Setiap jatuhan pin bowling itu sangat penting. Dalam erti kata lain, kita tidak mahu penonton kita untuk ketinggalan daripada mengikuti mana-mana perkembangan yang nak kami bawakan kepada anda bersempena dengan IBF World Championship 2026 ini. Kerana seperti yang saya katakan tadi, setiap jatuhan pin itu menentukan negara manakah yang akan menang. Mus, lebih banyak lagi kita nak borak sebenarnya mengenai peraturan dari segi atau cara. Sebab difahamkan dari segi hardness ataupun kekuatan bola itu tidak boleh melebihi 78 hardness. Dan mungkin untuk peminat sukan bowling, mereka tertanya-tanya peraturan yang akan diguna pakai untuk kali ini. Tapi kita nak bawakan dahulu kepada anda, ini dia BT daripada pasukan USA. Saksikan.
Gianna Brandolino. I'm from Shanahan, Illinois, from the United States of America. I'm 19 years old and I'm on Junior Team USA. I fell in love with bowling because I practically grew up in the bowling alley. My parents met in the bowling alley and I just fell in love with it. The people that supported me the most to reach this level has been my parents. They've always given me the opportunities to be successful and I'm very grateful for them. I feel like there's no better feeling than having USA on my back. I feel like I'm not only representing my country, but everyone in it. In the future, I want to just become a role model for the sport of bowling. I want to be a person that everyone can come to for help, no matter the situation. I want to help the younger generations with their mental games and become an elite athlete. Thank you to USBC, all of my coaches, all of my friends and family, and all of the supporters of Team USA.
Hi, my name is Erin Clementic. I'm from Powder Springs, Georgia. I'm 20 years old, and I represent Junior Team USA. I started bowling when I was like 5. My dad would just take me to league, and it just became something I continuously did, and super fun. My biggest supporter reaching this level probably has been like my coaches throughout my youth career, and then my parents just supporting me and getting me what I need for tournaments. Me representing Team USA means a lot. It means that I get the privilege to go represent USA as a whole. I think it's amazing. The moment that I will not forget. For me, it came in college when we won NCAAs. It was just unforgettable, just the whole experience. I would like to go out on tour and pull some stops, but I also want to get a job in law enforcement. What I'd say to like the younger bowlers, keep working hard. You will see the results. I'd like to thank all my coaches, Team USA, USBC, and all the supporters.
I'm Elizabeth Tuber. I'm from Holly, Michigan, the United States of America. I'm 20 years old and I represent Junior Team USA. I started bowling at 3 years old. It was something that my whole family did, and it helped me to fall in love with it. My parents are definitely my biggest supporters. They always show up for me no matter what. Representing my country to me means more than just stepping onto the lanes. It's for something bigger than myself, or bigger than the school that I go to, or anything like that. In the future, I want to be a bowling alley proprietor and stay within the industry and help to grow youth bowling in my area. I want to send the message that who you are is good enough, and to be you on and off the lanes, because at the end of the day, you're not going to change who you are, but if you're you, good things can happen. Thank you to my coaches, to USBC, for my family that supports me along the way, to the friends that are behind me no matter what, and to everybody around me who is cheering me on.
Ya, itu dia semangat kesukanan dan persaingan sehat mula terasa. Itu dia mewakili pasukan USA sebagai salah satu powerhouse dalam sukan bowling sejak beberapa dekad. Dari segi peraturan untuk IBF World Championships 2026, mungkin Mus boleh perincikan bagaimana?
Okey. Jadi peraturan yang pertama yang mereka baru buat during this IBF World Championship 2026 adalah mereka tidak boleh memakai bola melebihi 78 hardness.
Oh, okey.
So jadi sesiapa yang didapatkan memakai 78 hardness dan ke bawah, mereka akan disqualified lah. Okey, jadi setiap bola ni guys, dia akan bermain sebanyak 4 event. Iaitu singles, doubles, team dan juga mixed team. Jadi untuk esok mereka akan bermulakan dengan singles dulu. Manakala sebanyak 133 peserta lelaki akan bermain dan akan berentap untuk mendapatkan top 16. Antara 133 tu, dia akan hanya mengambil top 16. Dan selepas itu akanlah dibermainkan match play. Match play ini dia punya format adalah 1 lawan 1. So dalam satu grup ada 8 individu. Dan kita akan bahagikan grup A dan grup B. Jadi setiap grup akan melawan satu sama satu, dan top 2 yang dalam satu grup tu akan pergi ke semi final untuk mendapatkan pingat ditugas.
Sebab itu kita tak nak penonton kita beralih daripada TVS sehingga 6 hingga 7 Julai 2026.
Betul.
Sebabnya kita tak tahu siapakah sebenarnya yang bakal membawa pulang gelaran juara dan memenangi kejohanan IBF World Youth Championships 2026 ini. Jangkaan Mus barangkali. Negara manakah yang agaknya yang bakal mendominasi daripada pengamatan Mus?
Oh, bagi saya ini adalah satu sangat sukar sebab semua negara telah juga training yang sangat keras guys untuk ini. Okey, jadi saya rasa...
Dan cakap mengenai pelbagai negara sudah pun membuat persiapan mereka kan Mus?
Betul.
Sweden
sangat
juga
benar.
sebenarnya antara negara yang kerap memenangi pingat di World Championships dan European Championships dan melahirkan ramai juara dunia dan pemain profesional PBA. Sebab itu untuk kita kenal lebih dekat siapakah yang mewakili negara Sweden untuk IBF World Youth Championship 2026 ini, kami ada VT untuk dibawakan kepada anda. Saksikan.
My name is Noel Haglund Torgersson. I'm 18 and I'm from Vänersborg, Sweden. I started bowling when I was like 2 because my parents bowl all the time, so I basically live in the alley. If you put in the work, practice, then you will achieve your dreams.
My name is Robin. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Gothenburg, Sweden. I started bowling when I was around 9. I would say my parents. They like drove me around to different competitions when I was really young, helped me financially, and yeah, they just been me. It means everything. Like it's the greatest of honor to represent your country, and like it's what we train for every day, week in, week out. So yeah, it's just awesome. I would probably say when we won the gold at the European Youth Championships in Finland 2 years ago with the team. It was my first gold medal at the Youth Championship. It was just awesome.
My name is Nicola Risse. I am 21 years old. I live in Stockholm, Sweden. I started bowling at around 10 years old, like really got into it at 10 years old. I grew up in a bowling alley because I had parents who bowled. And I guess I fell in love with it because of the community around it. I love the people who I've gotten to know through bowling, and it's the best part of it. It's the biggest thing you can do within a sport, represent your country and eventually take medals for them. I will never forget my first medal that I took representing Sweden. It was at EYC 2022, where I got my first silver with Alice Lindqvist in doubles, and it was such a great feeling, and just knowing that we had secured the top 4 to get a medal, it was unbelievably like a good time and a great memory.
My name is Carl Eklund. I live in Köping and I'm 20 years old. I started bowling at 18 months old because my dad used to work in the alley and he took me down just to see some stuff, and I fell in love with it because I think it's a sport that everybody could use, and I thought it was so easy for me because it was one of the few things I could actually do at 18 months old. My dad, and I owe him pretty much everything in my opinion. My dad, I've had a few coaches who's helped me a lot, Torbjörn Liv and Sture Kato, and also the Swedish Bowling Federation, of course. It's very special being behind a country and wearing the shirt and having this kind of community behind you. It's really nice. I would probably say in this bowling alley winning doubles with Robin Ilhammer. Just go for it. You never know what might happen. If you don't go for it, you'll never know. And it's way better having the pain from doing it than having the regret.
Baik penonton, anda sedang menonton siaran langsung IBF World Youth Championships 2026 yang kami bawakan terus dari Megalanes Bowling Centre, Kuching, Sarawak. Baik, kalau kita bercakap mengenai sukan bowling, dari segi trainingnya pasti berbeza dengan sukan lain. Ramai beranggapan sukan bowling ini adalah sekadar menjatuhkan pin, tapi hakikatnya ia adalah sukan yang menuntut ketepatan, strategi dan mental endurance yang kuat, di mana setiap lontaran memerlukan ketelitian teknikal yang hampir sempurna, and it's just not one off sahaja, tetapi repetitif dan konsistensi itu yang sangat penting. Jadi melalui pengalaman yang Mus telah timba sebelum ini, bagaimana agaknya persiapan yang hebat itu boleh dilakukan untuk memenangi kejohanan seperti ini? Okey, jadi kebanyakan orang selalu rasa bowling ni tidak perlu endurance, tidak perlu stamina ataupun tidak perlu any muscle kerana bermain dalam aircon, diorang cakap. Tetapi untuk mengekalkan konsistensi itu, kita harus bermain gym. Iaitu dia tak berat sangat dan dia juga tidak ringan sangat. Kita akan mempunyai gym instruktur kita sendiri untuk berlatih, dan juga latihan bowling ni dia selalunya melebihi 2 jam. Ataupun dia depends, 2 jam is the best. And kita orang akan training on macam repetition, consistency, akan ada mark atau macam stiker. So coach akan letak di situ dan kita sebagai player harus kena situ sampai balik. Kalau tak kena tak boleh balik. Uish. Betul. Strict lah. Strict. So kalau contoh dia bagi 10 kali kena, kalau tak sampai 10 kali tak boleh balik. Mungkin itu menyebabkan konsistensi atlet sukan bowling ini sangat tinggi. Betul. Dan kalau kita lihat, walaupun perubahan hanya sekitar 1 ataupun 2 mm pada pelepasan bola, ia boleh menentukan sama ada memperoleh strike atau meninggalkan split. Itu yang kita tak nak. Betul. Strike yang kita nak. Jadi mungkin kita nak bawakan terus kepada penonton. Ini dia persiapan ataupun training untuk sukan bowling, lebih-lebih lagi untuk IBF World Youth Championships 2026 ini. Oh, strict memang. Betul. Itu dia persiapan rapi yang dilakukan oleh para atlet kita untuk merebut dan memenangi IBF World Youth Championships 2026. Dan ada masih lagi menyaksikan secara langsung ini yang kami bawakan terus dari Megalanes Bowling Center. Dan pastinya IBF, bila kita bercakap mengenai International Bowling Federation, ianya ibarat FIFA sekarang ini dalam bola sepak ataupun dalam sukan renang World Aquatics. Ia merupakan badan induk tertinggi ya Mus untuk mengawasi
IBF
dia.
Adalah satu badan induk tertinggi di dalam bowling yang akan menganjurkan tournament-tournament seperti IBF World Youth Championship ataupun IBF World Championship.
Kejohanan seperti ini.
Ya, betul.
Dan mungkin Mus boleh perkenalkan. Kita tidak berdua sahaja, kita bersama dengan
kedua tetamu kita iaitu Mr. Mike Zimmer and Mr. Marios. Okey, jadi Gas ada boleh tanya soalan sikit lah.
Mr. Mike merupakan CEO IBF dan juga Mr. Marios merupakan Vice President untuk IBF. Seorang daripada Australia, Mr. Mike, dan Mr. Mario daripada Cyprus. How are you guys?
Very well, thank you.
Very good, thank you.
How is it going so far in Malaysia, in Kuching, Sarawak? How is it going so far? Okay.
How's the food so far?
Excellent. The food's always delicious.
All right, nice.
All right, talking about IBF, why is it such an important platform for the future of the sport, IBF?
Why this particular event?
Yeah.
It's the future of our sport. Youth bowling is the future of our sport. We don't have youth, we don't have adults, we don't have bowling anymore. So this is one of our most important flagship events that we run. It's a development opportunity for coaches, for athletes, for officials, as they develop their way through the sport. Most of our great players in the world these days started out representing their country at the World Youth Championships, most of them. So it's a real development opportunity. Not only that is, it gives the opportunity for young people to meet from different cultures and come together and make friends that they'll keep for life. And that's one of the most important things about this event. The kids are friendly, they get together, and they make a lot of friends. And the competition is intense, and they want to win, but it's all about that camaraderie and getting together and making friends. It's very important for us, for youth development, for the whole sport worldwide.
Yeah. Okay. So for Mr. Marios, about the oiling pattern, this championship will feature 45-foot oil pattern. Could you explain the characteristic of this pattern?
This pattern is 42 feet, not 45.
Oh, 42.
Yes. It's going to be one pattern symmetrical for both boys and girls. My expectation here, even though it's a sport pattern, as usual, when we have one pattern, the boys play better than the girls.
Yep.
High scoring for boys instead of the girls.
Is this your first visit to Sarawak, Mr. Mike?
Oh, no, I've been here a couple of times. I came early in the piece when we were doing some preliminary discussions about the World Championships, and I've come a couple of times since the signing ceremony for the hosting agreement and stuff like that. I love coming to Sarawak.
How about you, Mr. Marios? This is your first time? Your first time? Oh,
yes.
Welcome to Sarawak.
So when we talk about Sarawak and when we talk about this championship, maybe we want to ask also Mr. Mike and Mr. Mario. Mr. Mike, why Sarawak?
Why did we pick Sarawak?
Yeah.
I think by the look of the venue, the venue is sensational. It's a beautiful venue. It is really suited for a World Championship event. And the cooperation and help that we're getting from both the Amateur Bowling Association of Sarawak and the Malaysian Tenpin Bowling Congress and all of the event sponsors and partners who put this together has been absolutely sensational. Sarawak has put itself in the books ready for another event, I think, based on what's happened this week.
Maybe you can elaborate more. How can you see Sarawak to be a future destination for more international bowling events, not just for 2026 in the future?
I think with what we've seen this week so far, both Murray and I have already talked about this, we can see future events being held here.
So back with Mr. Marios about the urethane ball regulation. There have been recent regulations surrounding urethane bowling balls. Could you explain the current restrictions and what criteria determine whether a urethane ball is approved or not?
The urethane balls was always exist in our books. But we find out that some models, over the years of the play, they become softer. The number that we have is 73D. So some of these balls become softer
Yeah.
to play. So the new rule says that the Newman Eurothan bowling ball is going to be 78 hardness. That means after play, it's going to reduce to 75, 73. That is going to be the limit.
Okay.
In a few words.
So about the bowling ball hardness. Bowling ball hardness has become an important technical discussion in the modern competition, you think?
No. The bowling ball hardness was also always a rule in our sport. It was 72 hardness for IBF rules. During the years, we didn't have to check because all the production was in the limit. The last few years, unfortunately, some bowling balls become softer. That's why we came back to check again these bowling balls.
I understand. Okay, jadi Gas, ini adalah salah satu benda penting juga. Bola bowling sebenarnya boleh bertukar hardness sebanyak makin lama kita main, makin lembut, Gas.
Dan pasti kita nak tanya kepada Mr. Mike dan Mr. Mario, your prediction for this championship. Which country will win? Right after this, jangan ke mana-mana. Ini dia IBF World Youth Championship 2026. Kita berehat seketika. Setiap jatuhan pin menentukan pemenang untuk IBF Youth World Championship 2026. Sebab itu kita jangan alihkan pandangan kita daripada kejohanan ini kerana pastinya terutama untuk peminat sukan bowling, anda tak mahu terlepas any update daripada kami. Prediction, Mus.
Betul. Okey, jadi Mr. Mike Sima, I start with you first. So, what is your prediction and which team do you think the biggest contender for this World Youth Championship in Megalanes EMart?
That is a very tough question. And as the tournament director, I should be very impartial.
Okay.
However, we do have strong teams from all over the world. USA is predominantly, regularly strong in these events. There are strong teams from Asia, like Singapore, Malaysia, Korea, Japan, all very strong teams. There are strong teams coming out of Europe with Sweden and Germany and all of those places there. To make a prediction this early in the event is very difficult. I predict an exciting competition with lots of medals being presented, and I hope the best teams win.
Mr. Mike, qualities to separate a good youth bowler and a future world champion. What do you think of the qualities?
I think they're very close because youth bowlers are developing much more quickly these days than they used to. with the technology that's around with regards to training and the equipment they can use to train and get better, they're becoming closer to a world-class bowler even at a young age. So I think that whole technology-driven training approach has helped all around the world. And it's also evened up the competition around the world because the coaches are getting better trained as well. And they have more technology at their fingertips to help their players. So the competition is becoming more even around the world.
Okay, for Mr. Mario, let us go to the technical side first a bit. What do you think about this oiling pattern, and what are the bowling balls, or maybe you retain medium performance, high performance? What do you think the best suitable for this oiling pattern?
What I see now also in the official practice is depends on the style that they have. If they want 100 or 200 bowling, they use different kind of bowling balls, and especially the girls, they will use definitely something different. So it's nothing from now to predict that or to say. They will start with their favorite bowling balls, and then we'll see how the lanes change, the oil pipe change, and then we'll make the adjustments.
I understand.
Mr. Mario, maybe from your insight, where do you see this bowling sport if you compare this year, 2026, to the next 10 years? Where do you see this bowling sport when you see the new technology and our younger talent? Yeah.
I see that the AI technology is going to come to our sports as well. This is the beginning, but I see that it's coming. A lot of young coaches or even the new generation, they use AI for help. So I see that AI is going to come in our sports as well.
Ya, kita sudah pun sampai hampir ke penghujung temu bersama dengan Mr. Mike dan Mr. Mario, dan pasti kita nak dengar kata-kata akhir, kata-kata semangat daripada CEO IBF, Mr. Mike. Your last message for today to everyone involved, especially to the athletes.
I just wish them the best competition ever. I hope that they make friendships that they can keep forever. And I'd just like to thank the organisers here in Sarawak. They've done a fantastic job, and we're looking forward to a superb event.
All right. How about Mr. Mario? Your last words today?
Good luck to everybody, and let's enjoy the games.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, keep it simple. Okay, jadi guys, dalam sukan bowling ni, yang buat dia complicated sikit, sebab bola-bola ni banyak performance.
Okay.
Ada yang hook paling sikit, kalau guys tengok dia melencong sikit, so dia adalah kira kategori yang paling sikit, iaitu low end performance dan medium performance, dan ada juga high performance, dan juga ada you retain guys.
Dan pastinya kita tak nak ketinggalan untuk bawakan kepada anda kata-kata dan pastinya untuk kita kenal lebih rapat antara pasukan yang bakal berentap untuk IBF World Youth Championship 2026 Mus. Seterusnya pasukan USA. Ayo kita saksikan.
I'm from Sycamore, Illinois. I'm 19 years old and I'm representing Junior Team USA. I started bowling really since I could crawl. My parents would set me up on the foul line. I would say I probably fell in love with the sport around the same time I started bowling, but it was really the competition that I fell in love with first. Mom and Dad definitely been my biggest supporter. Dad's been my coach my whole career, so he spent more hours in the bowling center with me than anyone else. Representing my country, I mean, it's the highest honor you can have within any sport. So to be able to do that myself and to know that the hard work I've put in, I get to not only perform for myself, but for my country is so cool. A moment in bowling I'll never forget is probably the first time I won junior gold. To achieve that goal and that accomplishment, it meant a lot. This sport's gonna be tough. There's days that you're gonna wanna just pull your hair out, you're gonna wanna quit, but keep pushing, keep working, and I mean, just keep having fun. Find little things that make it enjoyable. Thank you to USBC, my coaches, my mom and dad, my brother and sister, all my family and friends that support me. So thank you guys. Thank you, everyone.
I'm Dawson Peterson. I'm from Stewartville, Minnesota. I'm 20 years old and I'm representing Junior Team USA. I started bowling at the age of 3, but I didn't get into tournaments till like the age of 13. And then once I got into tournaments, it kind of just fell in love with it and love for competing. You get to be on the best team in the world with all the other best youth and get to learn from the best coaches and get to compete on the highest stage. The moment in bowling I'll never forget is winning the U.S. Amateur at team trials this year. I'd like to try to go on tour after I'm done with school. I have 2 years left. Message I'd say to young bowlers is just to stick with it, because you never know when things are gonna start clicking for you, and when they do, then good things happen. I'd like to thank USBC for this awesome opportunity, and all my coaches that have helped me my whole life, and to my parents and everyone else that supports me, thank you.
Kucing Sarawak bakal menjadi saksi siapakah yang akan memenangi IBF World Youth Championship 2026. 34 penyertaan daripada negara yang berbeza-beza. Kalau tadi USA, seterusnya.
USA adalah antara salah satu kontender yang agak besar.
Powerhouse untuk sukan bowling.
Sebab dia adalah technical ataupun banyak-banyak benda dalam bowling adalah from the US sendiri, guys. So jadi US mempunyai banyak knowledge yang sometimes lebih daripada kita, tetapi kita juga tidak ketinggalan. Kita juga belajar. Semua coach di Malaysia sudah pun belajar semua teknikal ni semua.
Dan sekali lagi untuk pasukan Malaysia ada satu-satunya atlet yang mewakili Sarawak.
Betul, Ethan Damien Goh. Pencapaian dia adalah salah seorang budak yang paling muda yang pernah memenangi Malaysian International Open, guys. Pada tahun 2025, tahun lepas. Jadi pada step ladder final tu dia melawan Hafiz Zainuddin, ialah salah satu atlet Malaysia juga, dan dia kira buat rekod lah, muda. That time when he was 15 years old.
Dan dengan pengalaman dan prestasi atlet daripada pelbagai negara ini, kita pastinya tidak mahu ketinggalan untuk melihat aksi persaingan mereka IBF World Youth Championship 2026. Terusnya, kita nak bawakan VT daripada pasukan Czech Republic. Saksikan.
Ivazova. I'm from Prague, Czech Republic, and I'm 17 years old. So I started bowling at the age of 4, and it's been part of my life since, and I fell in love with it over time, I would say. I think it's a great opportunity to meet a lot of people, meet their experience and their desires, and to inspire me for my future self. So in the future, I would like to keep bowling on a very high level. I would like to join the professional association in the USA and potentially become one of the best players, female players in the world. To keep grinding for success, to keep developing your passion and always believing in yourself.
My name is David Mojka. I come from Prague, Czech Republic, and I'm 17 years old. I started bowling at 4 years old, and I fell in love with it because I just played and I enjoyed it so much, so I continued playing. My parents supported me the most, also my coaches and the federation. I will never forget my first 300 game when I was 13 years old. In the future, I want to become a world champion and I want to join the PBA, but let's see how it goes.
So my name is Jaroslav Zapletal. I'm living in Hradčany in Czech Republic and I'm 18 years old. My biggest supporter was always my family with my coach. I would like to participate in few PBA events in America. It's a great honor for me because it was my dream since I started playing bowling. I would like to thank my Czech Bowling Federation, my coach and my family for unbelievable support in my bowling journey.
Kembali lagi bersama saya Musai bin Khalid dan rakan setugas saya
Ghazali Zawawi, dan pastinya Mus, Kuching kini menjadi tumpuan dunia apabila ratusan atlet dan pegawai dari pelbagai negara berkumpul bagi membuka tirai IBF World Youth Championship 2026. Kita tidak mahu buang masa.
Betul.
Kita tidak mahu liputan ini hanya terhad di sekitar grandstand ini sahaja.
Betul.
Kita terus ke lokasi untuk menyaksikan sendiri kemeriahannya bersama dengan rakan setugas Otlin Katani. Otlin, apa cerita? Bawakan kepada penonton.
Terima kasih Gas dan juga Musai kini berada di pekarangan hadapan lorong bowling Megalanes Sarawak bertempat di EMart Batu Kawah, dan di belakang saya pada ketika ini sedang berlangsungnya persiapan akhir untuk opening ceremony International Bowling Federation IBF World Youth Championships 2026, di mana pada hari ini 27 Jun berlangsungnya opening ceremony sehinggalah seluruh championship nanti sehingga 7 Julai nanti, dan ini merupakan acara 2 tahunan. Malaysia kali ini dipilih sebagai tuan rumah dan Sarawak dipilih sebagai lokasi penganjuran, dan pada ketika ini 34 buah negara telah mengesahkan penyertaannya, dan itu satu jumlah yang cukup besar dan memberi satu sumbangan yang cukup besar kepada sektor pelancongan Sarawak, saya percaya. Dan ini selepas ini saya akan mengubual seorang jurulatih daripada Scotland, Ketua Jurulatih Nasional Scotland, Kelvin Murray. Please step inside. Okay. Hi sir, how are you?
Yeah, really good, thank you. How are you?
Okay. Coach Kelvin, thank you for joining us here today. A warm welcome to you and your team to Sarawak, to Malaysia, and also to Kuching. Okay. First of all, how was your journey from Scotland to Sarawak? I believe it was such a quite a long journey.
It was pretty long. We travelled over 7,000 miles to get here, flying from Edinburgh to Heathrow in London, and then to Kuala Lumpur, and then finally to Kuching. So it was quite a long journey for us, yeah.
Okay, how was your team adapting from this long journey?
Well, we're from Scotland, so we're not used to we're not used to that sort of weather climate that we're getting here in Malaysia. 33 degrees. We're used to about 10, 15 degrees back home, so it's quite a big challenge for us. But we're coping well.
Yeah, I agree with you. Malaysia is so hot, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so next, is this your first time visiting Sarawak? What were your first impressions when you arrived?
Yeah, this is our first time in Sarawak. In fact, our team has never visited Malaysia before. So we decided we'd go for a cultural experience here. So we went to the cultural village, actually to spend some time there, learn about Malaysian history and Sarawak in general. It was really good.
What surprised you most about Sarawak?
I think how diverse it is. It's really multicultural. There's a lot of things for people to do here. The scenery is incredibly beautiful. It's amount of natural history that's here as well. It's really brilliant.
How about the food? Have you tried the food?
I have tried the food. We have. Our team has been dipping into a lot of things. I was kind of a little bit worried that maybe we'd be not so adventurous, but the guys have done amazing. My personal favourite is the laksa curry. So I'm really a big fan of that.
So you guys can handle spicy foods?
I think some of us can. We're getting there, but yeah, maybe sometimes we'll ask a little bit milder for us, but yeah.
Okay, I believe you can visit Sarawak more often now that you're so good to so used to our food. Okay, now are there any? Can we go to the next question about your team preparation? How is your opinion on your team's overall readiness for these championships?
Yeah, so we've been preparing for several months now, not just the team that we have here, but also our team that's back home as well. We have a fairly large national team that we're training. Most of the things that we've been working on is designing our alliance, working on our communication, how do we be more effective together and working together. And our team has a motto that we prepared, which is, together we improve, together we enjoy, and together we perform. So that's what we're planning to do here.
Have your players had enough time to get familiar with the lanes and the competition environment here in Kuching?
Yeah, we've had a few unofficial practice sessions, trying different areas of the lanes, different types of balls, so it's been really good. We've just finished our official practice, so we've got a strategy that we want to try out going into the singles, so we'll see how that goes, and hopefully it goes really well for us.
Okay, finally, what is your message to your team?
A message with you. Yeah, so we have a big thank you to all of our fans back home, our coaches, our athletes, also our parents and supporters. They're fantastic, and we wouldn't be here without you today if we didn't have you. So thank you very much. And I'd just like to say a very quick thank you to the City of Kuching, Malaysia Bowling Federation, and Sarawak Bowling for putting on such an incredible championship so far. So thank you.
Thank you, Coach Kelvin, for your time. I hope you have a great time in pitching. Baik, itu saja untuk temu bual pada kali ini. Kita kembali semula kepada siaran langsung dan kita saksikan dahulu video sorotan ini. Baik, masih lagi dalam siaran langsung IBF World Youth Championships 2026 bersama dengan saya Odlin Katani, dan juga tadi saya telah menemui bual Ketua Jurulatih National Scotland Encik Kelvin Murray, dan selepas ini kita akan bersama dengan Ketua Jurulatih Indonesia Encik Hasrial Arimis, dan kita jemput Encik Hasrial untuk dekat dulu. Dekat dulu Pak. Apa khabar Pak?
Baik.
Baik, okey. Mungkin Bapak boleh kongsikan bagaimana perjalanan tim Indonesia menuju ke Sarawak?
Kami berangkat dari Jakarta, kemudian transit di Kuala Lumpur, itu selama 2,5 jam. Kemudian ke Sarawak sekitar 2,5 jam, jadi 5 jam in total. So we enjoy the flight anyway.
How was your team adapting, your young athletes?
Well, we prepared this team quite a long time ago, and then we do the training, and they are quite ready for this big event especially. And well, mentally, maybe they need to, to be strong, because the participants are from big bowling countries like USA, Sweden, and Finland, or something like that. And well, this is an experience for them, and good for them to learn and for development in the future.
Baik Bapak, sejak tiba di Kuching, apakah Bapak dan tim sempat mengunjungi beberapa tempat atau menikmati makanan kami di Sarawak?
The food is excellent, but we haven't, visited places yet. Only from the bowling center to hotel. That's all. But after this, maybe we go and visit some good places here. There maybe some guide we need to show us around.
I hope you get the time too. But can you share bagaimana persiapan tim Indonesia menjelang IBF World Youth Championships 2026 kali ini?
Okay, we did a couple of week training for them in Jakarta before we came here, and based on the pattern that have already issued by the IBF, and continue every day. And we do the physical training as well and mental training, especially. So I think all the guys are ready for this, and we are ready to rock and roll.
Rock and roll, ya. Baik, boleh kongsikan apa target atau harapan yang Bapak tetapkan untuk tim Indonesia pada kejuaraan kali ini?
Well, first, I asked the team to, to reach the match play first, yeah, and then the rest is up to them, because the number are quite big. So what we are going to do is to let them play at their comfort zone, and then reach the match play, and then we think of some strategy later on after the match play.
Baik Bapak, 5 jam perjalanan ke Kuching. Kongsikan mesej Bapak kepada atlet-atlet muda Bapak.
This is a quite long journey, and we have prepared for this, and we have to to mark ourselves in this tournament and what we have been training for, and also for Indonesian bowlers later they can participate in this big event. So as long as you are training well, and especially for this team, mentally we have to be strong. That's all. Yeah, because skill-wise, so everybody has the same level, because all the boys are throwing two-handed now, and then the speed, the rotation, well, I think we have a good chance.
Baik, terima kasih Bapak untuk perkongsian pada kali ini. Saya harap Bapak ada masa untuk explore Kuching selepas ini.
Okey, terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Baik, saya kira itu saja daripada saya dari pekarangan hadapan lorong bowling Megalanes Sarawak. Kita kembali semula kepada rakan setugas, Gas dan juga Mus. Silakan.
Anda masih lagi bersama dengan saya Ghazali Zawawi dan Mus untuk kami bawakan siaran langsung IBF World Youth Championships 2026. Ada 4 kategori yang akan dipertandingkan.
Betul.
Iaitu
singles, doubles, team dan juga mixed team.
Jadi soalan saya Mus,
okey,
perbezaan cara permainan setiap kategori ini.
Okey, macam single semua orang tahu dia akan adalah satu permainan yang individu. Dan untuk doubles guys, okey, dia agak unik sikit sebab kita menggunakan backers format. So backers format ni contohnya doubles, patutnya 2 orang bermain pada 2 nama.
Okey.
Jadi untuk doubles backers ni every frame. So contoh first frame saya yang baling, second frame Gas yang baling, lepas tu dia selang lagi. Third frame saya yang baling lagi macam itu. So jadi untuk penutup game tu adalah selalunya orang yang sangat kuat lah Gas.
Dan pastinya kita nak bawakan kepada anda seterusnya sorotan video in conjunction of IBF World Youth Championship 2026. Tapi Mus, Malaysia kita memang tak nafikan antara pasukan yang bakal memberikan persaingan yang hebat.
Betul.
Dan difahamkan Korea Selatan juga terkenal dengan konsistensi mereka dalam dunia sukan bowling. Bagaimana?
Betul. Korea Selatan ni mereka terkenal dengan mempunyai coach yang garang, coach yang strict.
Coach yang garang?
Betul. Jadi mana-mana player yang bermain-main ataupun yang tidak menunjukkan satu disiplin terhadap latihan dan juga setiap tournament, mereka saya rasa akan kena marah lah. Tetapi itulah untuk mendirikan seseorang yang sangat bagus, mendirikan satu player atau bowler yang bagus. Saya rasa coach adalah peranan yang paling penting.
Itu adalah bayarannya lah.
Betul.
Untuk mereka. Sebenarnya Korea ini terkenal dengan negara yang paling konsisten memenangi pingat di kejohanan dunia dan Asia. Korea juga terkenal dengan teknik yang sangat kemas.
Betul.
Seperti yang Mus katakan tadi, disiplin tinggi dan pembangunan atlet sejak usia muda. Dan hampir setiap edisi, Korea Selatan berada dalam kelompok pemburu pingat Mus.
Satu lagi Gas, Korea Selatan ni terkenal dengan mempunyai rave rate yang sangat tinggi. So rave rate ni bermaksud putaran roll, putaran rave dekat bola tu. Jadi bila Gas tengok dia baling, bola dia macam bergulung.
Habis.
So, jadi diorang sangat kenal.
Jadi nak tengok lurus ke, bergulung ke? Anda jangan terlepas untuk mengikuti sebarang perkembangan yang kami bawakan kepada anda. Yap, ini dia IBF World Youth Championship 2026. Mus, kita sebenarnya nak bawakan kepada mereka sorotan video yang seterusnya. Jom kita saksikan.
San Diego, California in the USA. I started bowling when I was 5 years old. The community that it's brought me has made me stay. The people that have supported me the most to reach this level would definitely be my parents. I wouldn't be where I am without them. Representing my country means absolute everything to me. There's almost no words for me to describe it. It is a lot of pressure, but it makes me better. A moment in bowling that I will never forget would be going to Peru for the first time. I love team bowling. I just want to be back every year. In the future, I definitely want to bowl on tour. It's been a dream of mine since I was a little girl, so I want to do it at the highest levels possible. A message I have for the younger generation coming after me would definitely be to not give up. Your dreams can be achieved if you try hard enough. I would like to thank USBC for all the opportunities that they've given us. I would also like to thank my family and my friends and my teammates out in college. They're amazing, and I wouldn't be where I am without you guys, so thank you.
I'm Jake Boxty. I'm from Nottingham, Maryland. I'm 19 years old, and I represent Team USA. I started bowling when I was 12 years old. I fell in love with it mainly over my father. My dad bowled when he was very young, so he convinced me into bowling, and ever since then, I fell in love with the competitive nature of it. If it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't have this opportunity that I have today. They support me financially, and my sisters for supporting me. They watch me everywhere I go. Whether it's Bowl TV or YouTube, I'm happy to have their support. I don't think there's a bigger accomplishment in the sport of bowling, whether it's youth or adult, than to be able to represent our country. One moment in bowling I'll never forget is when I made the amateur show when I was 16 years old. That was one of my biggest accomplishments. I want to become a major champion. That's the goal. I want to win a couple titles, win a couple gold medals this summer. The biggest message I can send is make your spirits, never give up. Whether you're the best or the worst, there's always somebody working harder. So keep working. I want to say thank you to USBC for this opportunity to be able to go to Malaysia. Thank you to my family, and thank you to the social media team that's here with us. Thank you guys.
Itu dia, kita sudah tak sabar-sabar untuk menonton persaingan hebat yang diberikan oleh ke-34 negara yang berentak untuk IBF World Youth Championship 2026 ini. Kalau kita lihat suasana di sekitar Megalanes Bowling Center Kuching, Sarawak seperti anda saksikan di skrin sekarang ini dia
nampaknya mereka sedang sedia ya. Gas. Ini adalah di antara tim-tim yang akan bermain untuk IBF World Youth Championship ini. Nampak kita saksikan di sini adalah tim daripada China. Tadi daripada Taipei saya nampak ada Malaysia. Kebanggaan negara kita. Dengan megahnya bendera Malaysia berkibar, Mus. Betul, saya sangat bangga kita sebagai anak jati Sarawak dapat mengacarakan IBF World Youth Championship ini. Terima kasih kepada warga Sarawak.
Malaysia mempunyai sejarah melahirkan ramai juara dunia dalam dunia sukan bowling. Betul. Antaranya Shalin Zulkifli, Esther Chia dan Timitan. Dan kalau kita lihat program pembangunan remaja Malaysia sering menghasilkan atlet bertaraf dunia bermain di laman sendiri, ini mungkin memberi kelebihan kepada mereka dari segi sokongan penyokong dan penyesuaian dengan keadaan di rantau ini. Dan bercakap mengenai tuan rumah Sarawak, salah seorang atlet Malaysia adalah dari Sarawak.
Betul, Ethan Damien Goh macam kita sebutkan tadi. Ethan Damien Goh adalah salah satu atlet tangan kiri kalau Ghazali nak tahu. Beliau bergunakan tangan kiri dan bermain dua tangan. Jadi orang yang dua tangan ni orang kenal sebagai macam saya cakap ni Korea high ref rate dan double hand adalah high ref rate juga, guys.
Dan bercakap mengenai training, mungkin boleh tunjukkan sedikit tangan tu daripada training yang rapi, sesi latihannya rapi. Ini adalah pengorbanan kalau kita lihat bengkak sedikit, lecet sedikit, tapi ini adalah bayaran yang perlu dibayar oleh seseorang atlet sebelum mereka mencapai prestasi sukan yang mereka mahukan. Dan Mus merupakan pemenang pingat emas sukan Sukma untuk tahun 2016 dan 2022. Kita nak bawakan juga, mungkin kalau boleh dimainkan di skrin sekarang ini, pasukan China. Pasukan China antara pencabar kuat, terutamanya di peringkat Asia, Mus, mempunyai program pembangunan atlet yang semakin berkembang. China juga kerap memenangi pingat dalam kejohanan Asia dan sesekali mencabar di pentas dunia. Atlet China, Mus, terkenal dengan disiplin latihan, ketepatan teknikal dan kekuatan mental. Dan dalam kejohanan remaja seperti ini, China sering dianggap sebagai pasukan yang mampu mencipta kejutan dan marah jauh. Sebab apa? Kita tak nak bias. Memang kita tahu tuan
kita tak nak bias. Memang
Malaysia.
sebab untuk IBF World Youth Championship
Tetapi tetap mendapat tentangan hebat daripada negara lain.
Betul. Semua negara guys di IBF World Youth Championship ni telah menyediakan secara rapi training mereka, gym mereka dan juga pemilihan bola. Jadi banyak sacrifice lah saya rasa yang diorang buat untuk menyediakan diri untuk IBF World Youth
Kalau
Championship.
dari segi cabaran semasa membuat latihan je, sebab selepas ini kita akan bawakan video mengenai latihan untuk sukan bowling. Tapi dari segi cabaran untuk sesi latihan, bagaimana daripada pengalamanmu sendiri, cabaran paling utama semasa sesi latihan itu apa agaknya?
Cabaran sesi utama kalau kita meletakkan oiling pattern yang susah, itu adalah antara salah satu. Sebab oiling pattern yang susah ni, kita macam saya sebagai pemain bowling saya sendiri, kena betul-betul fokus. And line tu guys, kita tak boleh lari sikit. Kalau lari sikit, jadi bola kita terus boleh terkena split ataupun pin-pin yang susah kita ambil. Jadi antara training tu, yang itulah oiling pattern susah adalah boleh membuatkan training kita agak stres lah sedikit. Tetapi itulah kita untuk training kan.
Ya, dari segi mental endurance dan konsistensi pula, ini adalah sukan bowling yang berbeza dengan sukan lain.
Betul.
Yang mana perbezaan beberapa milimeter sahaja, 1 ataupun 2 milimeter sahaja boleh menentukan strike ataupun meninggalkan split. Jadi untuk mengekalkan konsistensi yang baik dari awal hingga akhir itu, tips daripada Mus bagaimana?
Okey, untuk tips saya rasa satu paling penting cukup tidur. Kebanyakan atlet-atlet bowling ni dirasa macam bowling esok main tetapi tak apalah tidur lambat sikit pun tak apa. Tapi tanpa kita sedar dia infect kita punya badan guys. Sebab walaupun kita rasa kita boleh main tetapi badan kita rasa burn out, tak cukup tidur, boleh lari semuanya. Kita fokus kita pun boleh lari. So itulah cabarannya. So antaranya rehat yang cukup dan confirm training 5 kali seminggu itu adalah sangat penting.
Nampak mudah kalau kita dengar.
Betul.
Tetapi untuk merealisasikan oleh barisan atlet di belakang ini, terutamanya atlet muda, ia merupakan satu perkara yang mencabar dan respeklah kepada mereka. Dan kita harapkan lebih daripada sekadar merebut gelaran juara, mengebut pingat dan sebagainya. Semangat kesukanan yang positif itu penting untuk mereka tunjukkan. Cakap mengenai persiapan, latihan dan sebagainya, kita juga ada VT untuk dibawakan kepada anda. Latihan untuk IBF World Youth Championships 2026. Saksikan. Anda sedang menonton, ini dia IBF World Youth Championships 2026. Kalau bercakap mengenai dunia sukan bowling world powerhouse, antaranya Korea, United States USA, Sweden dan tidak ketinggalan Malaysia.
Betul.
Mus.
Okey,
Dan cakap
jadi-
mengenai negara mana lagi yang Mus mungkin nak bawakan perkembangan kepada penonton kita?
Okey, jadi saya rasa tim Kuwait ada walaupun diorang menghantar tim lelaki diorang saja, tetapi tim lelaki diorang adalah agak biggest contender untuk side lelaki kerana ada seseorang daripada tim Kuwait iaitu Nasir Al-Khandari yang memenangi Hong Kong International Open pada tahun lepas. Jadi orang cakap mereka masih panas lah, mereka masih panas. Dan juga Asian Youth di Megalanes Sunway Pyramid tahun lepas, Kuwait memenangi pingat emas, Gas.
Dan kalau itu Kuwait, seterusnya boleh kita mainkan di skrin juga, iaitu Scotland. Scotland merupakan negara yang kompetitif di Eropah dan mereka juga kerap menghantar wakil ke kejohanan dunia dan Eropah. Atlet Scotland Mus memang terkenal dengan asas teknikal yang baik dan disiplin latihan. Dan pastinya kita nak wawarkan kepada anda 34 negara yang bakal berentap untuk IBF World Youth Championships 2026 ini. Kita ada Australia, Canada, China, Czech Republic, Finland, Jerman, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Itali, Jepun, Korea, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Tijuana, Macau, Mexico, seterusnya Mus.
Dan New Zealand, jangan lupakan Peru, Philippines, Qatar, Romania, Russia, Scotland, Singapore, New Zealand, Switzerland, Sweden, Thailand, Chinese Taipei, Turkey, United Arab Emirates, United States, Vietnam dan tidak lupa kepada negara kita Malaysia.
Malaysia. Kita dah bawakan kepada anda belanja dahulu sebelum majlis pembukaan yang bakal bermula sekejap saja lagi, raptai untuk majlis perasmian IBF World Youth Championships 2026. Saksikan. IBF World Championships 2026 pastinya akan membawakan penampilan prestasi atlet muda dalam dunia sukan bowling IBF World Youth Championship.
Betul.
Pada pandanganmu sebagai pemenang pingat emas Sukan Sukma bagi tahun 2016 dan 2022, sejauh mana sebenarnya prestigenya IBF World Youth Championships ini, Mus?
Sebenarnya IBF World Championship ni adalah sesuatu yang saya impikan, Gas, during saya punya youth time lah. Tetapi maybe tak ada rezeki lah orang cakap. Maybe saya time tu tidak perform sangat lah orang cakap untuk mewakili Malaysia dalam IBF World Youth Championship ini. Tetapi kawan-kawan saya kebanyakannya ada join IBF World Youth Championship ini walaupun dari jauh. Saya support mereka dan saya banggalah kepada kawan-kawan saya yang mewakili IBF World Youth Championship ini. Dan tidak lupa saya bangga kepada atlet Sarawak kita iaitu Damien Goh yang mewakili Malaysia dalam IBF World Youth Championship pada 2026.
Dan bercakap mengenai pasukan Malaysia dan salah seorang atletnya daripada Sarawak. Mungkin Mus ada pesanan kepada pasukan Malaysia ini supaya berhati-hati dengan pasukan dari negara mana tu agaknya?
Saya rasa mereka tak perlu berhati-hati kerana saya confident terhadap ke-8 player daripada negara kita. Yang penting anda semua kena confident dengan diri masing-masing, percaya coaches dan apa yang buat time training tu bawa time tournament dan insya-Allah kemenangan milik kita, rakan-rakan.
Mana tidaknya Mus mengatakan sedemikian kerana Malaysia merupakan salah satu negara yang berada dalam kelompok powerhouse selain daripada USA, Korea Selatan. Jadi kita harapkan agar mereka memberikan prestasi yang baik dan apa yang lebih penting, semangat kesukanan yang positif. Kita mahu terus bawakan kepada anda kemeriahan bersempena dengan majlis perasmian IBF World Youth Championship 2026 ini. Terus saja bersama dengan rakan setugas Otlin Katani, silakan.
Baik, kembali lagi bersama dengan saya Odlin Katani di pekarangan hadapan lorong bowling Megalanes Sarawak. Masih lagi di sini akan membawakan anda beberapa temu bola. Jika tadi saya bersama dengan negara jiran kita, ketua jurulatih dari Indonesia dan juga daripada Scotland. Sekarang saya berada bersama dengan seorang daripada atlet Malaysia, mewakili Malaysia pada kali ini di IBF World Youth Championship 2026. Kita dapatkan atlet dari Terengganu iaitu Zarif Ikram yang baru saja berusia 19 tahun. Silakan Zarif. Okey. Baik Zarif, mungkin boleh kongsikan persiapan menuju IBF World Youth Championship 2026 kali ini. Berapa lama tempoh latihan dan apa semua?
Alhamdulillah, latihan berjalan dengan lancar. Kita orang dah sampai 2 minggu awal sebelum opening ni. Kita orang dah sampai sini 16 hari bulan 6 dan kita orang training every day 2 hari sekali dan termasuk gym jadi 3 kali sehari.
Baik Zarif sendiri main kategori apa?
Saya main kategori single, double, mixed team dan juga team.
Baik Zarif, dah sampai dekat sini sejak 16 Jun. Apa yang paling mencabar sepanjang tempoh latihan, terutamanya dekat Megalanes Sarawak kali ini?
Yang paling mencabar bagi saya adalah untuk kekalkan kesihatan fizikal sebab memang pack kan, memang penat. So nak kekalkan fizikal dalam keadaan baik tu agak susah.
Baik, penat-penat juga Zarif. Mungkin ini bukan kali pertama ke Sarawak, betul? Jadi mungkin boleh kongsikan tempat yang selalu dikunjungi di Sarawak dan juga mungkin makanan kegemaran di Sarawak.
Every time datang Sarawak, top spot memang tak datang, memang selalu pergi top spot. Seafood sini memang best.
Seafood best.
Seafood memang best.
Okey, ini bukan satu tajaan ya, tapi mungkin boleh kongsikan persiapan tim Malaysia khususnya. Persiapan Malaysia secara khususnya dari segi kerjasama atlet-atlet.
Persiapan berjalan dengan baik. Ada banyak equipment yang disediakan dan juga waktu latihan dan persiapan dengan coach. Itu je.
Okey, Zarif, kalau Zarif nak bagi opinion lah untuk tim lelaki dan perempuan, mana satu yakin untuk ke final?
Secara jujurnya tim perempuan sebab untuk last World Youth di Korea, perempuan menang. Untuk team event, perempuan menang gold. Dan lelaki ada juga menang mixed team. So secara khususnya saya memang target ke arah perempuan.
Baik, terima kasih Zarif untuk perkongsian itu. Tapi saya juga doakan supaya tim lelaki juga mampu ke final. Ada mesej nak kongsikan kepada kawan-kawan?
Kepada kawan-kawan, jangan lupa support kami. Boleh tengok di live TVS Entertainment. Dan jangan lupa doakan kami. Terima kasih.
Baik, terima kasih Zarif untuk perkongsian. All the best untuk tim Malaysia. Baik, sedikit sebanyak mengenai pemilihan Megalanes Sarawak untuk penganjuran IBF World Youth Championships kali ini. Terdahulu, Megalanes Sarawak kini bergelar pusat bowling terbesar di Bumi Kenyalang yang dilengkapi dengan sistem latihan digital Kegel Specto dan torch pertama di dunia merangkumi kesemua 42 lorongnya. Kemudahan bertaraf global yang terletak di EMart Batu Kawah ini dinaik taraf dengan kos mencecah lebih 3 juta ringgit termasuk pemasangan skrin LED imersif sepanjang 72 meter serta diiktiraf sebagai pusat penyelidikan dan latihan Sarawak SRTC bagi sukan 10 pin bowling. Baik, Menteri Belia Sukan dan Pembangunan Usahawan Datuk Seri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah sebelum ini menzahirkan keyakinan bahawa integrasi teknologi kecerdasan data ini mampu merevolusikan kaedah latihan atlet tempatan sekaligus menarik minat pasukan antarabangsa untuk berkampung di Sarawak. Seperti yang kita lihat pada hari ini, akhirnya berlangsung IBF World Youth Championships 2026 melibatkan 34 buah negara. Baik, sistem analitik canggih ini membolehkan jurulatih mengakses data komprehensif bagi setiap balingan secara masa nyata, termasuk kadar putaran, sudut pelepasan, kelajuan serta ketepatan trajektori bola. Baik, dengan pengiktirafan daripada Persekutuan Bowling Asia ABF dan Persekutuan Bowling Antarabangsa IBF, SRTC kini bersedia untuk muncul sebagai hub kecemerlangan antarabangsa bagi melahirkan lebih ramai atlet bowling berprestasi tinggi. Baik, saya kira itu sahaja daripada saya dari lapangan Megalanes Sarawak. Kita kembali semula kepada rakan setugas Ghazali dan juga Mus. Silakan.
Olin, betul Olin, dengan adanya penganjuran kejohanan bertaraf dunia seperti IBF World Youth Championship ini, pastinya Kuching kini mula dilihat sebagai antara lokasi berpotensi untuk menjadi hub sukan bowling serantau. Dan tadi sebenarnya Olin bersama dengan atlet muda dari Terengganu.
Betul.
Namanya
Wan Muhammad Zarif Ikram.
Wan Muhammad Zarif, pemenang emas untuk Sukma Individu tahun 2024.
Betul, di Sarawak sendiri.
Dan ya, kalau kita lihat sebenarnya tadi Wan Zarif nyatakan bahawa beliau percaya dan yakin dengan pasukan perempuan yang diwakili oleh Malaysia. Kerana mana tidaknya, kalau kita lihat di World Youth Championship yang sebelum ini di Seoul, Korea, pasukan yang memenanginya adalah pasukan perempuan, iaitu di kategori tim. Betul tak, Mus?
Betul. Okey, jadi guys, dalam bowling ni, terutamanya kenapa mereka memilih Megalanes EMart Batu Kawah ni, kita mempunyai facilities yang sangat besar, guys. Okey, ada seorang ni, ada satu benda yang bernama Spektor. Okey, jadi di Sarawak, bagusnya development di Sarawak ni yang disediakan oleh Abbas is Spektor ni boleh lihat contohnya kenapa balingan gas ni tak sempurna. So jadi dia akan tunjuk landing point, dia punya target dekat arrow tu dan dia punya break point. And dia punya entry angle. Jadi Spektor ni adalah salah satu facilities yang tak semua orang ada, guys. Di Malaysia, tak silap saya lah, cuma ada dua. Yang ada di Megalanes EMart Batu Kawah kita dan Megalanes Sunway Pyramid. So, jadi Spektor ni adalah salah satu facilities yang sebenarnya ramai orang inginkan, tetapi kita Sarawak sudah ada, guys.
Jadi ini juga memberi kelebihan kepada atlet tempatan kita.
Betul.
Membuat latihan mereka dan menunjukkan prestasi yang hebat kali ini dalam IBF World Youth Championship 2026. Mus, kita nak tanya juga mengenai low performance, medium performance dan high performance. Mungkin
bola bowling ni?
Ya, boleh perincikan.
Okey, bola bowling ni kita bahagi kepada tiga lah dulu senang. Dia ada low performance, medium performance dan high performance. Okey, jadi low performance ni maksudnya dia punya lencongan ataupun dia punya potential hook dia adalah lagi kurang. So medium punya performance, potential hook dia lagi besar. Dan yang paling besar sekali adalah high performance. So dia punya hook potential, maknanya kalau Gas tengok dekat lane tu, bola dia boleh macam pergi ke kiri banyak sangat. Okey, maknanya bola tu adalah high performance. Jadi setiap performance mempunyai karakter dia sendiri dan dalam satu performance tu ada juga karakter-karakter yang berlainan. So untuk Gas menjadikan satu arsenal bola bowling untuk pergi satu tournament, minimum 6 biji bola, Gas.
Minimum 6 biji bola?
6 biji bola. So dalam 2 bag tu boleh beribu-ribu lah dalam tu. Betul.
Beribu-ribu. Kalau Mus sendiri, kalau boleh kongsikan rutin persiapan dalam masa 1 minggu itu, mungkin berapa hari ataupun berapa jam yang Mus peruntukkan?
Contoh kalau ada tournament besar yang akan dimainkan, selalunya setiap hari, kalau saya dulu time saya masuk, setiap hari 2 kali. So jadi 2 kali, maybe sesi petang dan sesi pagi ataupun sesi petang dan sesi malam, dan dilanjutkan dengan gym, guys. So jadi memang sebelum kejohanan tu memang badan agak penat. Tapi yalah, bila dah sampai ke peringkat itu mestilah ada dia punya cool down ataupun ice bath untuk membagi badan kita relax.
Antara mungkin kecederaan yang selalunya dialami oleh atlet bowling ini, antaranya Mus, mungkin Mus boleh kongsikan apa yang berlaku di jari dan tangan Mus tu?
Kita cerita pasal minor dulu. Walaupun ini nampak macam luka kecil ke apa
di tangan Mus
di tangan ni, ini bekas luka kan. So, walaupun nampak kecil, tapi bila kita masukkan thumb ni ke dalam bola kita, ya Allah, Masya Allah. Allah je tahu guys sakitnya macam mana. So ini adalah sangat common.
Dah seram dah ni.
Sangat common. Sebab tu kita kebanyakannya bola lah. Kebanyakannya memang jiwa fighter. Walaupun ni kadang-kadang ada yang dah berdarah, air mengeluar masuk dalam thumb, tetapi kita still continue. Sebab apa, bowling ni adalah satu sport yang macam kita boleh ni, kita rasa walaupun kita injured yang tak kuat sangat, kita push sampai macam tu.
Itu antara cabaran sebagai seorang atlet sukan bowling ini, antara bayaran yang perlu mereka bayar sebelum mereka merebut pingat. Seperti Mus sendiri, seperti saya katakan tadi, pencapaiannya adalah emas Sukma tahun 2016 dan 2022. Saya rasa kita nak ajak penonton kita untuk tinjau di sekitar Megalanes Bowling Center ini bagaimana suasananya untuk majlis perasmiannya yang berlangsung pada hari ini. Kalau boleh anda lihat, memang berlangsung meriah dengan pelbagai negara daripada ke-34 negara, daripada kontingen-kontingen yang berbeza ini. Pastinya mereka menunjukkan semangat kesukanan yang positif, mengibarkan bendera dari negara masing-masing. Pastinya untuk menunjukkan bukan sahaja prestasi kesukanan yang baik, tetapi semangat perpaduan dan kesukanan yang positif. Kita bakal menyerahkan ke pentas utama untuk bawakan kepada anda majlis perasmian IBF World Youth Championship 2026. Tapi mungkin sebelum itu, apa kata-kata daripada Mus sebelum kita nak mulakan majlis perasmian kita ni, Mus?
Saya rasa lagi sekali saya ingin cakap saya bangga menjadi anak jati Sarawak kerana Sarawak telah pun mengambil satu langkah besar dalam sukan bowling ni untuk hostkan salah satu gelanggang youth paling besar, IBF World Youth Championship. Gas, betul.
Dan pastinya kita harapkan semuanya berjalan lancar dan yang terbaik bakal memenangi pingat pastinya. Dan 34 negara ini, seperti yang saya katakan tadi, setiap jatuhan pin itu kita tidak boleh ketinggalan kerana ianya boleh membezakan siapakah pemenang dan siapakah yang bakal memenangi kejohanan ini. Mus, sebenarnya kalau dalam kejohanan sukan bowling seperti ini kan, untuk mengekalkan konsistensi dan kesihatan ataupun mental endurance yang sangat baik dan konsisten sangat susah. Jadi kalau Mus sendiri, bagaimana Mus fokus dan memastikan mental endurance itu cemerlang daripada awal sehingga akhir?
Okey, saya yang penting pemakanan kita. Terlalu jangan banyak carbs ataupun lebihkan kepada protein sebelum bermain kerana carbs boleh efek guys. Carbs boleh efek, maybe kalau makan banyak sangat badan kita akan menjadi lesu dan untuk kita fokus tu agak kurang sikit. And satu, kita kena confident lah dengan diri kita. Itu saya selalu bagi tahu junior-junior saya, dalam sukan bowling ni training lah banyak mana pun guys, training lah sekuat mana pun, tetapi kalau tiada confidence dalam diri sendiri, takkan ke mana.
Tapi Mus, saya juga tertanya-tanya, apabila dari segi rutin persiapan yang rapi, dari segi persiapan kesihatan, fit dan sebagainya, namun when it comes to kejohanan seperti ini, kejohanan inilah yang akan membezakan antara bakat dan kemenangan. Kerana mereka di belakang kita sekarang ini adalah atlet-atlet muda yang bakal menerajui dan meneruskan legasi cemerlang sukan bowling ini. Jadi bagaimana Mus berpandangan bahawa bagaimana sekalipun persiapan yang mereka lakukan, the day itself is very, very crucial and important.
Betul. Okey, jadi saya rasa mereka, sebab itulah bowling ni adalah satu sport yang sangat memerlukan confidence guys. Saya ingin ulangkan sekali lagi. Jadi tetapi confidence kenalah datang dengan training yang betul. Jadi training yang betul datang dengan coach juga yang trainer yang berpengalaman dan yang knowledge tinggi. So jadi dalam latihan-latihan tu banyaklah benda latihan yang setiap negara telah sediakan. Contohnya ada yang tangan kanan, kita belajar macam mana untuk hookkan bola tu ke tangan kiri guys. Itu adalah skill. Sebab itu Sweden antara salah satu negara yang kuat. Mereka ada skill tu.
Sweden, Korea, Malaysia dan USA, mereka adalah powerhouse untuk sukan dunia bowling. Namun kita tak boleh mengedepikan lebihan 28 negara yang lain kerana ke-34 negara ini percayalah bakal memberikan persaingan hebat untuk IBF World Youth Championship 2026. Seketika sahaja kami berehat, jangan ke mana-mana.
Aku ไม่ได้มาทำเพลงเพราะจะเป็น nobody
Thank you. And now we would like to invite our 24 drummers. The performers are from SMK Jalan Arang and SMK Kuching Heights. Thank you very much to all the students from Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Jalan Arang dan Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Kuching High. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we have been all waiting for. Please welcome our participating countries. Team from Australia. Welcome. Good day. Canada. Bienvenue. Next we have from China. From Czech Republic. Vitete. And next we have from Finland. Tervetuloa. Germany. Willkommen. Next we have a country from Guam. Half a day. From Hong Kong, China. 歡迎。Indonesia. Selamat datang. Let's welcome from Italy. Benvenuti. Japan. Yokoso. Korea. 환영합니다. Saudi Arabia. Alam wassalam. Mexico. Bienvenidos. Kuwait. Alam wassalam. Lithuania. Sweden. Macau, China. Puning. New Zealand. Kia ora. Peru. Bienvenidos. Philippines. Maligayang pagdating. Qatar. Alam wassalam. Romania. Bini Atiweni. Russia. Turbo Zalawai. Scotland. Malta. Singapore. Selamat datang. Netherlands. Guezi. Sweden. Welcome in. Next we have from Thailand. Yindi Kondra. Chinese Taipei. 欢迎。Turkey. Hostel Deniz. United Arab Emirates. Ala wassalam. United States of America. Welcome. Vietnam. Xin chào. And Malaysia. Selamat datang. We are proud to host athletes from 34 countries representing the very best young bowling talent from all around the world. Let's give them a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now invite everyone to rise for the national anthem of Malaysia, Negaraku, and followed by the Sarawak state anthem, Ibu Pertiwiku. Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated. And ladies and gentlemen, it's our honor to introduce our distinguished guests with us this evening. The Ministry of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts of Sarawak, and the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Entrepreneur Development of Sarawak. Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah, the Deputy Minister of Ministry of Youth, Sports and Entrepreneur Development of Sarawak, Yang Berhormat Datuk Gerald Rentap Jabu, the Vice President of International Bowling Federation, Mr. Marios Nicolades, the President of Malaysia 10-Pin Bowling Congress, Yang Berbahagia Datuk Najib bin Abdullah, the President of Amateur Bowling Association of Sarawak and Deputy President of Malaysian 10-Pin Bowling Congress, Mr. Sunny C. Poh Heng, the Senator of Parliament of Malaysia, Yang Berhormat Datuk Senator Ahmad bin Ibrahim, a Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts of Sarawak, Mr. Moshidi bin Frederick, the Chief Executive Officer of International Bowling Federation, Mr. Michael Samoa, the Deputy Chief Executive Officer of Sarawak Sports Corporation, Mr. Khairul Nizam bin Morshidi, the Assistant Director of Sarawak State Youth and Sports Department, Puan Fatima binti Abdul Rahman, the Head of Finance of Air Borneo Airways Sendirian Berhad, Mr. Kong Fok An, the Head of Marketing of Air Borneo Airways, Mr. Muhammad Lazim Yassin, thank you everyone for gracing this occasion with your presence. We shall now proceed with the oath-taking ceremony. To represent all participating athletes, may we invite Mr. Muhammad Aiman Shahin Sulaiman and Ms. Adania binti Muhammad Rezwan to come forward to deliver the athlete's oath.
In the name of all officials, I promise that we will officiate in these championships with complete impartiality, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern them in the true spirit of sportsmanship.
Thank you. And next, to represent all officials, may we invite Mr. Ashraf Manso and Ms. Asha Dania to deliver the official's oath.
In the name of all officials, I promise that we will officiate in this championship with complete impartiality, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern them in the true spirit of sportsmanship.
Thank you very much. And bowlers, you may now disperse following the play cards boys singles. And now we presenting to you the video. Discover beauty of Sarawak. And now let's welcome the dancer from Kusuma Tari, di bawah sediaan Majelis Seni Sarawak. Thank you very much. Terima kasih. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my pleasure to invite Mr. Sunny C. Pohing, the President of Amateur Bowling Tampin Association of Sarawak and the Deputy President of Malaysian Tampin Bowling Congress, to deliver his welcoming address.
Get the height for me. A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah, Yang Berhormat Datuk Gerald Rentap Jabu, Mr. Marius Nicolades, Datuk Najib bin Abdullah, Yang Berhormat Datuk Senator Ahmad Ibrahim. Ladies and gentlemen, all our other distinguished guests, members of the media, bowlers, teams from all over the world, on behalf of the Malaysian Tampin Bowling Congress and Amateur Bowling Association of Sarawak, it is my greatest honor to welcome all of you. Representatives from 34 proud nations to the International Bowling Federation World Youth Championships 2026 here at Megalanes, Sarawak, Kuching, Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, this moment is historic. For the very first time, Malaysia is hosting these prestigious championships, and we are deeply humbled that Sarawak has been chosen as the stage where the future of bowling will shine. Bowling has always been more than a sport to us. It is a discipline that teaches precision, resilience, and unity. Today, ladies and gentlemen, as we gather under one roof, we celebrate not only competition, but also friendship, cultural exchange, and the shared dream of nurturing the next generation of champions. When I say cultural exchange, I remember in 2024, when our own Sarawakian bowler, Nur Hazira Ramli, represented Malaysia at the IBF Youth World Cup in Lima, Peru in 2024. Peru is here, right? ¿Dónde está el equipo de Perú? Muy bien. Sarawak's journey in bowling has been 40 years of blood, sweat, and tears. From humble beginnings in 1986, we have grown into what you see today. Our history is on the wall for those of you who have the time. You can see all the faces, the aspirations, the dreams. We are indeed blessed, for during this arduous undertaking, many lent us a big helping hand. I will but name a few. From MTBC, Malaysian 10-Pin Bowling Congress, our President, Dato' Najib, thank you. Our Secretary General, Maradona Chok. Gracias, Mara. From Amateur Bowling Association of Sarawak, my Deputy President, silent but always there, Haji Shaiful Bari bin Shukri. Our Vice President, Robert Lu. I'm sure all of you have seen him around. Robert is everywhere. And in deep cover and behind the scenes, our Secretary General, Miss Caroline Chien. I believe she's up there. From the government side, we have the Permanent Secretary, Tuan Moshidi Frederick. Always a good listener. From IBF, Marius Nicolades, and also our President Sheikh Talal Al-Sabah. And of course, the CEO of IBF, Mike Seymour. Ladies and gentlemen, earlier you saw the teams coming in. You have the little boys and girls carrying the placards. These are the products of our Senator School Program. And the man behind it is Senator Dato' Ahmad Ibrahim. And you've also seen, well, you see it now, the plane flying, Air Borneo. From Air Borneo, Mr. Kong and Mr. Lazim, thank you. And there's another person who's always beside the Sarawak team, celebrating with them, crying with them, but on the ground with the team. Dato' Gerald Jabu. And support from the ministry and the government of Sarawak. None other than a person who's been with me since we were 6 years old, Dato' Sri Karim Hamzah, our guest of honor today. Last and but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we celebrate and we remember the architect of Sarawak sports. That's Pehin Sri Adenan Saten. Our inspiration was made, his inspiration made our aspiration possible, without which we will not have this arena today. Ladies and gentlemen, there are many others, thousands, whom I cannot have the time to name. But you know who you are. Thank you to all of those who have helped. These championships marks a new chapter. It is a platform for the youth of the world, a place where talent is discovered, skills are sharpened, and dreams are set in motion. We believe that Megalanes Sarawak will not only witnessed strikes and spares, but also the forging of bonds that transcend borders. The young athletes competing here are the future leaders of our sport. Their dedication and spirit will carry bowling forward, both in Malaysia and across the world. To our international guests, we extend the warmest Sarawakian hospitality. May you find joy not only in the competition, but also in the beauty of our land, the richness of our culture, and the warmth of our people. Bowlers, I say this, compete with courage, respect, and integrity. Every ball you roll is not just a test of skill, but a small step towards building the legacy of bowling worldwide. And to the coaches, officials, and organizers, thank you for your tireless commitments. Without your perseverance and support, these championships would not be possible. With that, I welcome you to the International Bowling Federation World Youth Championships 2026. May these championships be filled with unforgettable memories. And to the boys and girls from the Senator School Program, let us give a rousing welcome to our guests. Agi hidup! Agi hidup! Agi hidup! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Mr. Sani. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now our honor to invite Yang Berbahagia Datuk Muhammad Najib Abdullah, President of Malaysian 10-Pin Bowling Congress, to deliver his speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And a very good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Michelle, our MC for the day. Yang berhormat Datuk Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah, Minister or Ministry of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts of Sarawak, as well as Ministry of Youth, Sports and Entrepreneur Development of Sarawak. Yang berhormat Datuk Jara Rentap Jabu, Deputy Minister, Ministry of Youth, Sports and Entrepreneur Development of Sarawak. Mr. Marios Nicolaides, Vice President, International Bowling Federation. Mr. Sani C, President of Amateur Bowling Association of Sarawak, and also the Deputy President of Malaysian 10-Pin Bowling Congress. Yang berhormat Datuk Senator Ahmad Ibrahim, a Member of Parliament, and my good friend Mr. Michael Seymour, CEO of IBF, and all distinguished guests, and not to forget all our athletes and officials from 34 countries from all over the world. We welcome all of you to Kuching, Sarawak. First of all, we are very honored today to have Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah, who has a very, very tight schedule for the day. And despite all that, he has taken the courage to be with us today to officiate the opening of the World Youth Championship 2026. Give him a loud applause for his presence today. Thank you very much, Datuk Sri. Selamat datang again and welcome to Kuching for the 2026 IBF World Youth Championship. To all the incredible athletes representing 34 countries here today, I don't just see the top youth bowlers in the world. I see the absolute future of our sport. Over the next 10 years, we are going to witness champions in the making. At the Malaysian 10-Pin Bowling Congress, or MTBC in short, we believe that for bowling to thrive globally, it must evolve. We are committed to pushing the boundaries of the sport by revolutionizing grassroots programs, updating regulations, and embracing dynamic new formats. But our shared vision goes far beyond the medals awarded next week. We are elevating the athleticism of bowling with a specific horizon in mind, returning 10-pin bowling to the Asian Games, and eventually taking a rightful place in the Olympic Games. Give yourself, again, another clap and a lot of applause for all your effort. Ladies and gentlemen, bowling demands immense physical precision and psychological resilience. You, the dynamic youth athletes in this room, are the greatest ambassadors for that Olympic dream. Your skill and sportsmanship will be the undeniable proof that 10-pin bowling belongs to the Olympic rings. So, leave everything you have on the lanes, embrace the warmth of Sarawak, remember that you are paving the way for future generations, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. Yang Muhammad, Datuk Sri Abdul Karim Abraman Hamzah, and all our distinguished guests, we thank you again for your presence, and all of you, and particularly to Sanisi and his team that have been working very, very hard to make the event a success. Thank you very much. Enjoy your stay in Kuching, Sarawak, Malaysia.
Thank you, Yang Berbahagia Dato'. And now we would like to invite Mr. Marius Nicolaides, Vice President of International Bowling Federation, to deliver his speech.
Dear Minister, distinguished guests, officials, coaches, athletes, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome to the 2026 IBF World Youth Championship here at Megalanes Saragat Bowling Center in Kuching, Saragat, Malaysia. It is a great honor and privilege for me to address you today as a representative of the International Bowling Federation. On behalf of His Excellency Sheikh Talat Mohammed Al Sabah, President of the International Bowling Federation, I extend a warm welcome to all participants, officials, volunteers, guests who have traveled from around the world to be part of this prestigious championship. This championship brings together the future stars of our sports and serves as a celebration of excellence, friendship, and international unity through bowling. We are welcome athletes and officials from 34 participant federations representing the diversity, talent, and spirit of the Groga bowling community. Over the coming days, we will be witness outstanding performances, fair competition, and the values that define our sport: respect, integrity, sportsmanship, and dedication. While medals and titles will be contested on the lanes, the friendships formed and experiences shared during this championship will remain long after the final body is delivered. I would like to express our sincere appreciation to the Malaysian 10-pin Bowling Congress, the Amateur Bowling Association of Sarawak, the Sarawak State authorities, the organizing committee, the championship officials, sponsors, and volunteers. Hosting a World Championship is a significant undertaking, and their effort is deeply appreciated by the entire bowling family. To all the athletes, I encourage you to compete with passion, respect your fellow competitors, and enjoy every moment of this unique experience. You are ambassadors not only for your federation, but also for the future of our sports. On behalf of our President and the International Bowling Federation Executive Committee, I wish all participants a very best of luck, a successful championship. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Marios. It's now our great honor to invite our guest of honor, Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Haji Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah, to deliver a speech.
Terima kasih. Well, thank you to our MC for the day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good afternoon to each and every one of you down here. Distinguished guests, whether they are from the International Bowling Federations that are down here, those from the Malaysian Bowling 10-pin Bowling Congress, and from our local association down here, that is the Sarawak 10-pin Bowling Association. Yeah. Distinguished guests and those teams that are participating in this 2026 International Bowling Federation World Youth Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. It is my great honor and privilege to welcome all of you to our beautiful city of Kuching, Sarawak, for the opening ceremony of the 2026 International Bowling Federation World Youth Championship. This prestigious championship brings together, as we've been able to see just now, more than 350 of the world's finest young bowlers and officials from across the globe to compete in Sarawak, Malaysia, and showcase the very best of youth sport. I wish to thank all those involved, whether they are from the International Bowling Federation, whether they are from the Malaysian 10-pin Bowling Congress, or the Amateur Bowling Association of Sarawak, ABAS, for what they have done in bringing this tournament in Kuching, in the state of Sarawak. On behalf of the government of Malaysia, as well as the state government of Sarawak and my ministry, I extend our warmest welcome to every athlete, coaches, officials, and supporters who have traveled here to participate in this remarkable event. Today is more than just the opening of a sporting championship. It is a celebration of friendship. It is a celebration of unity, excellence, and the limitless potential of young people. We are especially proud that this championship is being hosted in Sarawak, a state renowned for its hospitality, cultural diversity, and commitment to sporting excellence. Hosting the World Youth Championship here further strengthens Sarawak's position as an international sports destination and demonstrates Malaysia's capability to organize world-class sporting events. The government of Sarawak firmly believes that sport is a powerful platform for nation building as well as human development. Through the Ministry of Youth and Sport, we continue to strengthen policies and programs that encourage participation, develop talents, enhance sport infrastructure, and create pathways for athletes to achieve excellence at every level. The ministry's role encompasses athletes' development, high-performance training, sports governance, and the provision of quality sporting facilities for present as well as for future generation. It is our aim, actually it's the aim of the ministry, to turn Sarawak into a sport powerhouse. It's not just in the sports of bowling, 10-pin bowling, but in every other sport. Actually, last 2 years ago, every 2 years, Malaysia have got these national games which we call Sukan Sukma. And this year is going to be held in the state of Selangor. 2 years ago, Sarawak was the overall champion for the national game, which comprised of 37 different sports, actually. Yeah. So that is how it is. If you have got time, you can go over to our Sarawak Sports Complex. We have got the whole different types of facilities, sport facilities down there. The only one missing is a velodrome, which we plan to build within the next 2 years. And next year we'll be hosting the Southeast Asia Game. The opening ceremony will be held in Kuching. That is how focused we are in trying to develop, making sport one of the main thrusts in building up our youth, in building up our sports among our youth, and also to be one of the sport powerhouse state in Malaysia. Our vision goes beyond just producing champions. We also seek to cultivate healthy lifestyles, strengthen social cohesion, develop leadership qualities, and inspire our youth to become responsible global citizens. The government recognizes bowling as a sport with tremendous growth potential. We remain committed to supporting the continued development of bowling through athletes development programs, coaching education, competition opportunities, facility enhancement, and collaboration with national as well as international stakeholders. The hosting of this championship is itself a testament to our commitment. It provides an invaluable opportunity for our young athletes to compete against the world best while inspiring a new generation of bowlers throughout Malaysia as well as the region. Over the coming days, you will be competing fiercely. Just now you hear the drum, the war drum. That is the start of the war, but it's a friendly war. It's a friendly war among all the participating nations. You will be competing fiercely, I believe, but I encourage you to do so with integrity, with respect, and with sportsmanship. Winning medals is important. Being on the podium is very, very important. But equally important are the friendships that you build, the experiences that you gain, and the memories that you will be bringing with you when you go back home. This championship would not only be possible without the dedication and cooperation of many partners. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to the International Bowling Federation, the Malaysian 10-Pin Bowling Congress, the Amateur Bowling Association of Sarawak, the organizers, the volunteers, the sponsors, as well as Air Borneo, despite being a new airline. Air Borneo was only launched last January, but we are giving them about 2 years to be like Qatar Air or Air Turkey, and I believe that they will be able to grow very fast because it's 100% owned by the state of Sarawak. And the state of Sarawak, I have to admit, we are quite rich. Our coffer is huge. That's why we know that they will be able to grow very, very fast. But, of course, the state has to be managed prudently, financially, or else whatever money that you have, you'll never be able to grow. Apart from that, I wish to also express my thanks to all those stakeholders whose hard work has brought us together this evening. Through our ministries, we will assure you our support towards sports in general, as well as bowling in particular. Your commitment has ensured that the world can witness the very best of youth bowling here in Kuching. As we officially commence this championship, let us celebrate not only competition, but also friendship among nations, mutual respect among cultures, and shared belief in the power of sport to unite people. And before I finish off, since you are down here in Kuching, in Sarawak, Sarawak is a very harmonious state. It has got 34 different ethnicities. It's a melting pot of ethnic races. It's a melting pot of a lot of things. Lifestyle, cuisines, food. Being also the Minister of Tourism, when you are down here, spare some time also to visit our tourism product. You must not miss our Borneo Cultures Museum. And you must not leave Sarawak without tasting some of our food. Among them, the rice noodle which we are very, very proud of, which we call Laksa Sarawak. You must not leave Sarawak without trying out our Laksa Sarawak. There is this late celebrity chef, that Frenchman, the late Anthony Bourdain. He came to Sarawak 3 times, and 3 times he was so fascinated with the Sarawak Laksa that he said, the Sarawak Laksa is breakfast for the Lord. And we have been using that tagline to promote our Sarawak Laksa. So that's why all these 34 participating teams that are down here, before you leave Sarawak, try our Sarawak Laksa, visit our tourism spot, especially our orangutan sanctuary. We have got few World Heritage sites, but they are a bit too far from Kuching. But just within Kuching, we have got quite a number of places. Presently, we have got the Rainforest World Music Festival. It's among the top 10 World Music Festival down in Damai. Tonight, the Commodores will be performing down there. The Commodores will be performing. So there's a hive of activity at this weekend. This weekend, our tourism industry is doing very, very well. So that's why those who are able to make it, visit our tourism spots, try our food, and of course, those who are participating in the bowling tournament, make sure you fight to your best and bring back good memories of your stay down here. On that note, it gives me great pleasure to officially declare the 2026 IBF, or International Bowling Federation World Youth Championship here in Kuching, Sarawak, officially open. To all athletes, I wish you all every best, every success, and an unforgettable championship. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Yang Berhormat Datuk Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah. And we have now arrived at the highlight of this evening's ceremony. May we respectfully invite all our distinguished guests to come forward for the official opening. Kindly place your hands on the ceremonial cue. On my count, 3, 2, 1. With the activation of the ceremonial cue and the unveiling of the opening montage, we are proudly to officially declare the International Bowling Federation World Youth Championship 2026 open. And now, may we have all the participants to come forward to take a group photo with all our distinguished guests. May we have all the bowlers, participants, coaches, team managers, please come forward on the lanes to take a group photo. This is our family in bowling.
Baik, dengan berakhirnya ucap tama itu tadi menandakan berakhirnya tirai perasmian untuk International Bowling Federation World Youth Championships 2026. Namun tirai perasmiannya sahaja berakhir, namun gelanggangnya kini secara rasmi dibuka untuk ke-34 negara merebut gelaran kemenangan untuk IBF World Youth Championships 2026 ini, bos.
Tidak lupa juga setinggi-tinggi penghargaan kepada TBS kerana menyediakan siaran langsung IBF World Youth Championship pada tahun 2026 dan Hero Bowling adalah salah satu local brand Sarawak sebenarnya, diikuti dengan Megalanes, EMart, Batu, Kawah, Storm Products International dan IBF International Bowling Federation, Malaysian 10-Pin Bowling Congress dan tidak lupa kepada ABAS iaitu Persatuan 10-Pin Bowling Sarawak.
Setinggi-tinggi penghargaan juga kita ucapkan kepada IBF International Bowling Federation, Malaysian 10-Pin Bowling Congress MTBC, juga Kementerian Belia Sukan dan Pembangunan Usahawan Sarawak, Kementerian Belia dan Sukan Malaysia, Kementerian Pelancongan Industri Kreatif dan Seni Persembahan Sarawak MTCP, Perbadanan Sukan Sarawak SSC dan pastinya Air Borneo yang telah pun menerbangkan atlet, delegasi dan pegawai dari pelbagai negara. Baru saja beroperasi untuk informasi penonton kita tahun 2026 Januari ini, namun kini bersempena dengan IBF World Youth Championship 2026, Air Borneo sudah pun menerbangkan atlet, delegasi dan pegawai dari pelbagai negara.
Betul, Air Borneo adalah salah satu semangat Sarawak juga, iaitu Sarawak Pride, kata orang bilang, menunjukkan Sarawak juga adalah salah satu tempat untuk para atlet ataupun para pelancong untuk menggunakan Air Borneo di masa hadapan, guys.
Pastinya kita juga mahu wawarkan kepada anda selain kami boleh ada tonton di platform televisyen TVS saluran 122. Jangan lupa platform digital kami pastinya di media sosial TVS dan aplikasi TVS Inspire. Esok kita akan jumpa pada pukul 10 pagi pastinya dan itulah kami bawakan kepada anda secara langsung ini iaitu IBF World Youth Championships 2026.
Betul.
Powerhouse untuk bowling Malaysia, USA, Korea
dan
Sweden. Namun mendapat tentangan hebat daripada 28 negara lain yang menyertai. Kami sudah tidak sabar-sabar untuk membawakan persaingan yang mantap ini kepada anda. Saya Ghazali Zawawi.
Dan saya Musaya Khalid. Selamat maju jaya.
Dan tunjukkan semangat kesukanan yang positif, itu yang paling penting. Kami tinggalkan anda dengan sorotan ini. Assalamualaikum. Jumpa lagi. Bye-bye.